Alright guys, let's take a look at Tracer how-to. Okay, so Tracer's an offensive hero that uses blinks and teleports to get around the map very fast. She's insanely hard to handle if you're up against her, which is really good for you if you're playing her. This bubbly little gal is a sniper's worst nightmare, and she can get behind enemy lines quicker than pretty much any other character in the game. So let's take a look at her skill set, her moves, some bad matchups, some good matchups, and some basic tactics to go over. Have fun guys, and I hope you enjoy watching. Okay, so first let's go over her most, unique ability, which is her blink. You can store up to 3 charges of blink, allowing you to cross chasms, or, close distance, or get away as fast as you can. This is her premier ability. This is the ability that will allow her to, get in and out of battle quickly and get behind enemy lines without anybody even seeing her. An important key thing to note, don't use all of your blink charges just to, close distance. Use them sparingly and use them well. Don't actually go up and be like, ooh, the guy's way over there. Let me just blink 15 times and get across the map to him. No, save a charge or two so you can escape, or, close distance if you need to if they have an escape ability. Using this blink well is the key to using Tracer well. You've got to learn how to use this in order to master her. Next, Tracer has the ability to rewind time. This will do 2 things. This will reset her back to the point a few seconds before when you hit the button. Secondly, it'll also refill your health back up to a certain point in time prior to you hitting that button as well. This is a quick heal if you use it right. Also, it is a very effective way of really tricking an enemy. It's important to note this only rewinds time for you. So if you stick a mine on somebody and rewind yourself, they're still going to blow up. You're just going to go back to an earlier point, which allows you to save yourself. Combining this with blink makes it very hard to keep tabs on where Tracer is. I mean, you can turn around and be like, oh, there she was. Where'd she go? What the hell? And not know where she is. Making sure your opponents don't know where you are is key to using this character well. Her primary fire weapon is twin pulse pistols. They're really effective at damaging folks at close range. They don't have great accuracy. They do reload fast, but they do spend their ammo fast. There's not a lot special to say about these things. They just are what they are. Finally, we have our ultimate, which is a sticky pulse mine. You can either stick human opponents with it, or you can stick, a payload with it. It's not the most powerful ultimate, but it combos really well with her speed and maneuverability. Able to blink in, stick a mine on somebody, and blink out is great. It does have the capability of taking out multiple folks, but you do want to use this very effectively, and don't think it's going to clear out an entire enemy team. Your job is to harass, not to, wipe everybody out. Now, Tracer doesn't have any tactics I use per se. She more so has basically some do's and don'ts. Do stay mobile. I'll basically remember this acronym, ABM, always be moving. Secondly, don't try to, out gun shoot Reaper. Don't try to, out snipe Widowmaker. Know your strengths, know your weaknesses. You're not designed to, do a protracted firefight. Your job is to run around and start tickle, hit them from the back and just make them turn around and make them pull off position. Staying mobile is the key to using Tracer well. Don't stand still. Don't even think for a second that, you can outshoot a turret, outshoot anybody. You're not able to. Your job is quite literally to just go in, harass, pull them off position so that your bigger hitters can get them out. So who do you do well against? You do well against static heroes such as Bastion, Widowmaker, or weak healers such as Mercy. With Bastion, he's going to be looking at a frontal cone of fire. You can get around him and hit him in his exposed core really easily before he even knows you were there. You can also just run up and stick him. Widowmaker is usually too busy looking down her scope to realize you've even blinked up next to her. It's actually kind of funny. It's what happens usually in the cinematics that you saw, because it's true. You're very good against her, Hanzo, people like that. And Mercy has no defense against you. If you blink around behind where she usually is, you're going to be able to take her out before the enemy team even knows what happened. Some people to watch out for are Torbjorn, Winston, and Mei. Torbjorn lays this tracking sentry turret. That's just your worst enemy. I mean, that turret can take you out in a few hits, and you don't have enough firepower to pump it out before, you know, it will kill you. Remember how I told you to always be moving? Well, Mei can slow you down to where that can't happen. Okay? So try to stay away from her if you see her in a firefight. Let your other teammates take her out. And Winston's just weird. He's a tank, which normally you're pretty good against, except for Winston has two abilities. A bubble shield that you can't get into without him killing you, and kind of an auto-tracking Tesla coil. It's a weirdly weird weapon, and it's not hugely effective against a lot of people, except for people like you and Genji. It's designed against you. So some things to remember. Basically one thing. Always be moving. Don't slow down, don't stop. If you're not moving with Tracer, you're not playing Tracer right. I guess the only other thing I would throw out there is to be effective in a firefight. Know who you can fight, know who you can't fight. Don't try to outsnipe Hanzo. Get around behind Hanzo and shoot him in the back. Don't try to, you know, out-tank Winston. You're not going to be able to. Just remember what you can and can't do. I hope this has been helpful to you guys, and I hope you enjoy it, and hope to see you in Overwatch. Peace!